Morning, everybody. Forgive me for the way I'm dressed. I just woke up, decided to make some coffee and make a short video. Last night, I finally clicked on a video on YouTube that has been popping up on my YouTube feed for a little while, but just hadn't watched it. Um, but it's very interesting, um, and it has to do with digging deeper into why Hunter Biden and Joe Biden had business dealings in China. Um, it's actually quite frightening to think about what the implications of what they did might be. But I'll let you guys pick for yourself. What I'll do is I'll put a link to the YouTube video in the description, and you guys watch it and tell me what you think yourself. But when you start to think about the big picture, as I've talked about before, and you take all these different occurrences and people and systems and all this different stuff and try to make a picture with it, right? All those things are individual puzzle pieces. So start getting those puzzle pieces and you start putting a puzzle together, and just like any other puzzle, oftentimes you can see the picture before the puzzle is actually complete. The hard part sometimes is getting that last piece, and that last piece would it would bring people to justice. That's what that last piece would do. But you don't have to have all the pieces to see the full picture. And certain things make sense after watching that. This election, for instance, it's not an election. It's a shill show. It's a hoodwink. It's the illusion of choice. One side is controlled opposition to the other, and vice versa. Nothing's getting out in the media that they don't want to. Anything that gets out that people see or find out about, they wanted it to get out. Otherwise, it wouldn't have got out. Plain and simple. It is just that simple, which makes it that much scarier. It's so simple, people look right over it, right past it every single day, every single minute. Take what someone says for granted, run to the bank with it, disseminate it amongst all your friends, and then they go spread it, and it spreads like wildfire. That's not what kind of campaign I'm on. I'm actually trying to put together a puzzle. And it takes more than one, it takes more than me. I've got plenty of friends out there that find pieces all the time. Folks, I'm just another person bringing pieces. That's it. I'm another person bringing pieces. It takes all of us getting together with the pieces we each have to put this puzzle together. I don't know how we defeat this outside of prayer. Prayer and faith. I mean, divine intervention is the only thing left, because the communist Chinese, they're taking over. They've already taken over Hollywood. They've already taken over a lot of our politicians, if not all of them. And, listen to on Audible, because you can, if you've got Audible, you can find it and listen to it. You don't have to listen to the whole thing, because I didn't. I listened a couple chapters in. Karl Marx, The Communist Manifesto. What we're watching happen right before our eyes right now, in the world we live in, not just in the United States, but in the world we live in, what we're watching come to fruition is laid out almost to the T in the Communist Manifesto. The Chinese have bought us. A million man march on Washington is not going to fix this. A million man march is not going to fix it. You guys be ready. Hunker down. Start learning how to grow some food. Learn how to build some stuff. Fix stuff. Acquire a few tools. Sounds crazy, but you better start preparing, because the stuff that is mainstream today was crazy yesterday. And what's crazy today will be mainstream tomorrow. You heard it from me first. I don't know how else to put it to you guys. I'm not going to keep this long. I'm going to put the link to that video in the description. Look up Zeitgeist. Watch it. Take some time to invest in yourself. Invest in humanity. That's what it's about. It's perfectly okay to be selfish, as long as your selfishness aligns with helping. I'm in it for me. There's nothing unselfish about that, but I'm not only in it for me, I'm in it for everybody else. That's key. If I'd only do it for myself, I couldn't do nothing. The drive comes from wanting to help everybody else. I love you guys, and I hate what I'm seeing take place. I really do. I hate it. But so many things that made very little sense prior to me watching that video last night make a ton of sense now. I would encourage you. It's worth the time. You can listen to it. You don't even have to watch it, because it's not the visuals. They help, but just hearing what they did, hearing how they played it out, should open up some eyes. And there's other videos like it out there that you can find the evidence on these things. And the ultimate goal is the Communist Chinese Party wants to just take over the world. Pinky in the brain, baby. How much you want to bet Pinky in the Brain was developed in China? I don't know. I hadn't researched it, but it wouldn't surprise me to find it out. They own Hollywood. So, Jay Pinky, what are we going to do today? I mean, think about it. Look at how Brain looked. And think about how Pinky looked. Pinky was the dumb white American. Brain is the Chinese communist overlord trying to take over the world. You're being force-fed about a virus that's 99.8% survivable. You're being hoodwinked by a political system that's owned by another country and is playing both sides to their benefit. Wake up, people. Wake up. Take the red pill, the real red pill. That's the only place you'll find true liberty. Down with the communist Chinese. Down with communism worldwide. All hail to the king above. Love you guys. Voice of Reason out.